I have a new channel, The Bald Man, link in the description.
You're right. Okay, hero I knows. Champion. We should go for all random, what do you think? Or AP? Normal. Visibility on. To see the maps as well, why not? More fun. And it's not regular, so it's okay. Regular mode. And choose mode. Maybe it was better to go for easy, because we will be able to get like more lives. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so we went with the creep roll, which was actually nice. Let's try to play something else. I will try to play maybe an intelligence. I think intelligence will be good like in the beginning. Later I don't think it will be that wow. But frost armor, frost attack, I'll go for this reach. We have a tank, so Slavi is tank. Snack is tank as well. I'll go with the snack, and I think yes, maybe we can actually go for the Slavi. One tank, one agility. We have one tank and one intelligence. Let's put this on 2, this on 1. Managing is insane. Get attribute points. Attribute points are very cheap. 100, right? So it's pretty good. Breath of Cone of Frost at enemy units that deals 75. Man, I really like. Look at this. You see how Frost is attacking? It really likes. It really seems like the Frost. I don't know if it's Frostbolt. I think yeah, it's Frostbolt from World of Warcraft. I swear to God. Or there is a spell in World of Warcraft that looks the same. I think that's it. I'm curious. Okay, the bounty is not shared, so I think the bounty. Maybe you can put something like a command to share bounty or not. Because if you go for a support, for example, if you go for Shadow Hunter that has Serpent Ward, Creeping Attack, and even so I would say. I was thinking that maybe if you go for a support, it's how much the enemy will get if he kills that unit, I suppose, right? Like we are getting 4 income, but they get 6 gold when they are killing it, you know? So I think it's better maybe to send, I don't know, like 1, income 1, feed 2, income 2, feed 3. So technically, if you think about it, if you send 2 angry ships, you feed 4. If you send 1 weak skeleton, you feed 3, so it's better to send higher units every time. Interesting. Yeah, you see, look at this. Breath of Frost deals damage to all the units in front, I suppose, or... Let's get more though, I don't want to talk stupid things, but I think it gives all the... it gives damage to all units. But the Carrion Swarm from the tank, from the tanky guy, it hit only 5 units, which is imbalanced. Let's see. Yeah, okay, not all of them. You see, like for example, some of them didn't get damaged. I think. Like there were some units in front that didn't took any damage. So maybe it's still a limit on this as well. It doesn't kill all of them, you know, I suppose. Oh, Frost Wing, boys! Nice, and they can tank for us as well. I want Sindrosa, not the Frost Wing. Oh, stupid Frost Wing. The units are not stacking, actually. They don't stay behind. There are not that many. I think in the late game they might stack. And you get income every 20 seconds, it seems. Rune of Rafting. Having an item in your back causes a carrier. You think that we can destroy that? What do you think? Causes the carrier to have 50% of their attack cost to Rafting, stealing head from their victims. Okay, we can try, I suppose. Yeah, see, like, I don't know, there are way more many that you can hit with this spell than that you can hit with the Crypt Lord Carrion Swarm. So I think you should, for the sake of balance, I think it should be the best if both will hit the same. But the thing is that afterwards you will say like, okay, but that guy is a tank, right? Like, why it should hit in the same way as the intelligence hero will hit? Because this guy is specialized on dealing damage with spells, right? Like, that spell shouldn't hit that hard, you know, because it's a tank. Yeah, that's a point as well. Yeah. So there will not be any more pros and cons on the hero. Like, that guy is more tankier, he has armor, he has damage reduction, but it cannot be like a tank, it cannot be like in the same time a tank and the spell dealer, like a damage dealer, you know. So yeah, maybe it's okay like that, I don't know. Or maybe another thing that can work, I suppose, to just not do that much damage but hit multiple units, you know. Because I think Carrion Swarm in melee as well, it hits all the units in its way. Maybe, you know. So maybe it might be the same thing, I don't know, I'm thinking. And I think the only thing that we can try is to trace the map, to play the map and see, and to actuate the changes and see if the changes are good or not, maybe. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah, the spray is nice, the AoE spray is sweet. I mean, it's very sweet. I tend to think that it's better to have like these guys that can kill mobs fast than to have a tank. You know, like to have, think about to have 9 riches. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this rich is very good right now. Later in the game it might fall. And it might be useless, because when the mobs will be very tough, I don't know, the spells will not do that much damage anymore. And the agility and the strength will be at power. But for now, I'm okay with what we have here. And it depends with what you play. For example, if you play with 50 lives, maybe you go for something like a spell damage, because you can kill the mobs faster and maybe you will not get at the end of the game, like for example, I don't know, 20 minutes in the game. You know what I mean? If you go for 150 as an easy one, maybe a strength and agility might be better, because the mobs are a bit easier, I suppose, maybe, if you go for easy on mobs. And if you go for 150 lives. I have a long cooldown on spells. I have 35 seconds on the breath, 60 seconds on the first armor. I don't know how much first swim is. Every spell has long cooldown. Ah, okay. So even to tanks and okay, interesting. I understand.
More gold is required.
7 armor, that's very nice. Let me have. Let's see how many. Yeah, a lot of units. It hits.
More gold is required.
An allied champion has fallen.
Okay, Yash went with the Blade Master. Let's see what these guys have. So, Shadow Hunter with the Serpent Words. This is very strong. Or who has the aura? Someone has the aura, I think. The how it's called?
More gold is required.
The aura that gives, I don't remember the name to be honest with you right now. The aura that gives bonus damage to range. I think the dark range, to be honest with you. True shot. I think it has true shot. Plus 30. Or maybe it's this guy. Wait a bit. Separate or giving attack, endurance aura. But endurance aura is speed usually. 2-shot aura, yeah, okay, so Dark Ranger, 2-shot aura. But why? Now the question is why this guy has the damage 30? Maybe he went for the, yeah, I understand now. He went for the stats. Agility, intelligence, strength. Which is pretty good. 10 of each. Not bad.
More gold is required.
Not bad at all. Yeah. I think they're pretty good. Look at armor, 44.
More gold is required.
Try to send guys, maybe is, I don't know, maybe it's better to send, oh, okay. Like, go. No, from my point of view, I try to send only the big ones just because like, it's less feed. And I think it's easier to kill like if there are not a lot of them. It's easier to kill like one unit that is out of them because all of these guys can focus on one unit and can kill it. But I think maybe late game might be better just because you don't feed them for too much. Like they're not sending that much, but they are sending something like blood fins. Now I don't know if they are not sending because they're buying you items. Or just because they're keeping for the strongest units. You know. They send ships as well. Ah, okay, it's okay. It's okay. 372, 392. And this is against air, right? I wonder if it has splash. It has. Yeah, it has splash. Okay. Mana generation, yeah, okay. So we don't have like we don't have potions. We are not staying near the campfire, and we still have a big mana generation. Look at that. I think the intelligence might be a bit too overtuned, like maybe they might be a bit too powerful. I don't know exactly though, but 98, 91. They hit something, not too much, but they still hit. One interesting thing as well, I saw that when you upgrade to the next, no, so 2000 is the biggest, you know, biggest potion of healing. There is not bigger than this. Adds 12 attack speed and movement speed. So this is something like this is something like methamphetamine from Hero and War version 8.8, I suppose. Fullborg. Ooh, what a bit. How much? Oh, 12k. That's very big. That's a lot. Okay, I'll not send anymore. I'll try to keep my gold for the ziggurat, for the next ziggurat to upgrade. Yeah, I will go here and help.
An allied champion has fallen.
Let's go. It seems that yeah, she's doing very well. 150 damage, man, that's strong. That's quite nice. Yeah, you see, you have to wait. In Hero and Wars, you can just send the biggest units. For example, you can send the Hydras. And Hydras are very strong. very tough to deal to kill them, you know, especially like when you see these units, you don't have armor. Like for these ones, I don't know, maybe you don't need that much armor, let's say. But when the hydras are popping into the 8.8 version, they are doing a ton of damage, and it can bamboozle you, you know. They will say like, what? How they are so strong? You know what I mean?
An allied champion has fallen.
But in this version you can't do that because you have to wait though. But still, like, as you can see, like we kept the money for the Hydra. So I guess we can do that one way here. I have to wait. Where they are? Ah, they're coming. Yeah, we got a Hydra here. So it has a lot of damage. It has 1000 something damage. $76. Unfortunately, Rick slowly but surely.
More gold is required.
Now, 18 seconds. I'm to use it. This code effect, I don't know how good it is. Because that deals 1200. Okay, that's that. It is only to the first unit that it's only on attack, you know. It doesn't have a splash. Anyway, if it did have a splash, it would be, I guess, overpower to slow all the units down. Let's see what the items they have. Armor, damage, a ton of health. 600. Yeah, I think we have to prepare kind of though. Like we don't have too much health.
Gold is required.
Yeah, I think we have to prepare. Yeah, and I think actually, to be honest with you, I think it has to prepare the ones that are kind of tanking. Like for example, maybe Yash and Blue. Like I'm still dealing damage with the spares, but I think it will be a one time that we have to use our auto attacks. Other FC item, yeah, perfect. It seems strong. Plus, if you have some damage. Let's see. Are they incoming? Yeah. So they start to send Hydras. I will send a Juggernaut because like abilities doesn't say anything on the abilities. You see, like the abilities are not done yet. But usually in Hero Wars, for example, the ability is something like they are immune to spares. Now I don't know if it's the same here. Like if the ability is still there but it doesn't show, maybe. Skorak!
More gold is
Hey,
required.
how you doing? Welcome to the stream, homie. Ooh, these guys are tough. They are coming. And I don't have mana. $100k. I think. Oh. Yeah, okay. So we have to buy. We buy the tomes. Is that actually stanky? 58. Yeah, stanky, stanky. Okay, no, let's don't buy anything. Let's buy the summoning chimera here. Let's go for a tier 3. Ah, we won. Ah, they died. They got. I didn't actually saw too many units that were there. Like what units are there? The tier 3. I was actually curious to check. Okay. So it seems I don't know, and I didn't actually saw. I think on the VOD we can see that, but I didn't saw what units are there, and I didn't saw if there are, if after that 100k building that you send, summoning building, mercenary building, whatever. if there is another building that you can upgrade, so they will send even more units, even stronger units. Okay, so from what I understood from the game, anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I think Yash got a good map. Yeah, Yash. So Yash is liking it. I think maybe Yash and Snack, I think maybe can say about the map, like what they like and what they don't like. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Hold on. You cannot do that, Mr. So, what I'm thinking about the map. Nice one. I think the specs might be a bit too powerful for some specs than others. Maybe kind of. But as I said, like that guy was a tank, so the spec that didn't hit that many. He hit only 5 or something like that, and that was not wow. But he's a tank in the end, so maybe the specs shouldn't actually deal that much damage. I don't know. What else we can think about it? Need a better way to buy tomes, either plus 50 or 100 packs or something. Yeah, so if you have a lot of need more items, Travis said. Okay, need more items, but yeah, I think he will add another way to buy tomes. I think it might be good. As you said, like 50 or 100, because the tome is 100 gold. So if you buy, like if you have 100k, you have just to spam it. So that would be a waste of time. Armor is very important in the map, it seems. Yes, said. I don't know. Maybe this is kind of it for right now. Maybe we should wait the next upgrade, the next map and see.
Are you listening?